Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Church has been different, hasn't it? But I can honestly say that it's been good. And isn't that what God does? He takes the chaos of this fallen world and he works it and makes it good for his glory, for those who follow him. And I can say he's honestly done that. There's been so many good things come out of this time. And I hope you felt that too. But first, can we just take a minute and just say, look where I am. I am in our fully furnished, fully finished auditorium. And there is so much joy behind that statement. But if I'm going to be honest with you, I could also say it like this. Look where I am. I'm sitting here in this fully furnished, fully finished auditorium that we've been dreaming for, hoping for, praying for, giving to, shedding blood, sweat, and tears to have. And I'm sitting here alone. Look where I am. And I know some of you are finding yourself in that position today too. Maybe it's financial. Maybe a couple of years ago, you finally got disciplined and you started stuffing some money away for a rainy day and thinking that's going to be the dream vacation. That's going to be the down payment on the home. That's going to be the new car I've been waiting on. And now you're using it to pay the groceries and to keep the electricity on. Look where you are. Maybe some of you, it's the job. Maybe it was your dream job. Maybe it was just the job, but it was paying the bills. And now you're unemployed. You don't know where or if you'll work next week. Maybe your company's closed. You're saying, look where I am. Maybe some of you have recently retired and you worked so hard your whole life and you were so busy and you thought, now's the time I'm going to spend with my kids and my grandkids. And because you're in that high-risk category, you have been locked away for weeks upon weeks without any human interaction. And the loneliness is starting to set in, and you're saying, look where I am. And I just want you to know, as best I can through this camera lens, that Randy and I, we see you. Pastor Craig, last week in his message, he talked about how his heart was breaking because his church was scattered. And you could see the emotion pass over his face. And I got choked up myself because I know that's how Randy and I feel about you. That God has placed you, for whatever reason, in this time under our care. And I just want you to know that we see you and we feel you. And my heart's desire is to be able to meet with you on a Sunday and see you in the lobby and catch you and look into your face and say, how are you doing? And I would love to just for us to be able to laugh together and not worry about what particles we're spewing into the air. I'd love to be able to cry with you and not worry about touching my own face to wipe away the tears. I'd love to hug you and not worry about what am I contaminating you with. And I believe those days will come again, but right now, look where we are. As much as I want to go around and fix every little problem that's happening for you right now, that's who I am. I'm a fixer. I want to see things come together in a right way. I want to fix it. God has really shown me through this time that it is not up to me to fix all the physical, but it's up to me to encourage the spiritual. And that's what this song did for me the first time I heard it. I was scrolling through Instagram and a friend had shared it. And I listened to the words and I thought, that's it. That is exactly the feelings and the thoughts that I want to convey to our church family right now. And I got to looking up the words and the lyrics of the song. And God showed me that this is the very blessing God gave to Aaron and said, tell your people, this is how you are to bless my children. These are the words. And those are the same words that are in this song. So I partnered with our worship team. I called our worship pastor, Caden, and I said, Caden, can your team learn this song? Can you guys perform it and record it and let me share it with our church family? And he said, absolutely. And within a week, they had it perfected. And I can tell you, as I watched them record it, that their hearts were in it too, that this is how our entire staff feels about our church. This is what we want for our church family during this time. My hope is that this song is a light to you in this time. I know that we feel like these are dark times, but I can tell you, I have seen so much light. And I want to challenge you with the thought that maybe the times that we've come from were dark. Because I see so many families spending more time together. I see friends reaching out and being more intentional about having a face-to-face conversation. I see children calling their elderly parents to check on them, neighbors checking on neighbors. I see so much love and so much light. I was reading yesterday in John, and Jesus said, "Believe in the light while you have the light." And what I took away from that is there are so many times in life when we are in the dark, and that God, through either a song or a person or his word, illuminates our path. And we sit in it and we bask in it and we're like, oh, this is good. But then we go on down our road and it starts to get dim. And we forget about what we were taught in that time in the light. And I know God is teaching us some things right now in the light. And it's so important to lean into it, believe in it, journal it, build a monument so you never forget the things that God has done for you during this time. And I pray this song is a light to you right now, where you're at. The words are simple. Just may God bless you. May he keep you. Let his face shine upon you. Because even though we can't fix everything physical in this world, we can certainly encourage the spiritual. And I know that is my purpose here. And I know that it is your purpose and your sphere of influence in your life. So I pray that you listen to this song, that you close your eyes, that you let the words that came from God's very breath soak in. But then after that, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs that today. Click share, tag them in it, because I'm telling you, this is what God wants us to do for one another during this time. He wants us to reach out and be hands and feet, but he also wants us to be the heart of who he is. Thank you for sharing this evening with me. Thank you for enduring all of my tears. I promised myself I wasn't going to cry, but you guys know better than that. But I hope it's just a symbol of how much my heart and Randy's are connected with our church family and how much we love you. May the Lord bless you.
Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Sing amen. Make his face shine.